The world's greatest rainforest is fed by the world's greatest desert. Picture the two most different places on our entire planet. On one side stands the Sahara, a vast, burning ocean of sand where almost nothing can grow. On the other lies the Amazon, the lushest, most crowded jungle the world has ever known. One is bone, dry and lifeless. The other drips with rain and overflows with life. They sit on opposite sides of a great ocean, thousands of kilometers apart. And yet, astonishingly, one of them cannot survive without the other. Every single year, the barren Sahara reaches across the sea and quietly keeps the Amazon alive. This is the strange story of an invisible bridge built entirely out of dust. To understand it, we first have to uncover a secret the Amazon hides beneath its roots. From above, the rainforest looks impossibly rich, a thick green blanket bursting at the seams. It is home to more kinds of plant and animal than anywhere else on Earth. So you would expect the ground beneath it to be deep, dark, and packed with goodness. In truth, the soil of the Amazon is surprisingly thin and poor. Warm rain pours down almost every day, and as it drains away, it rinses the life out of the earth. One of the most important things it steals is phosphorus, a mineral that every green plant needs to grow. Season after season, the rains wash this precious phosphorus out of the soil and carry it down to the sea. By rights, the forest should slowly starve, growing weaker and hungrier with every passing year. Something must be quietly replacing what the rain takes away. But what and from where? The answer lies far away, across the Atlantic, in the burning heart of the Sahara. The Sahara is the largest hot desert on Earth, sprawling roughly to the size of the United States. But hidden inside it is one small place that matters more than all the rest combined. In the nation of Chad lies a low, cracked basin known as the Bad-El Depression. Today, it is one of the hottest, most lifeless corners of the entire desert. Yet buried in its pale, dusty ground is an astonishing secret. Thousands of years ago, this was not desert at all. It was the floor of an enormous lake. A great inland sea once shimmered here, brimming with tiny living things. When the climate changed and the water finally vanished, it left behind layer upon layer of fine white dust. That dust is made from the fossil skeletons of countless microscopic algae that once filled the lake. It is feather, light, and it happens to be rich in exactly the minerals that green plants crave. And this is where the winds take over the story. Strong, dry gusts sweep across the Bad-El Basin and lift this ancient dust high into the sky. It rises in enormous billowing clouds, some so vast they can be seen from space. Every year, the Sahara hurls well over 100 million tons of dust up into the air. Once aloft, the dust is caught by steady winds that blow relentlessly toward the west. And so begins one of the greatest journeys on Earth, a river of dust flowing through the sky. This pale cloud spills out over the Atlantic Ocean, stretching thousands of kilometers wide. Day after day it drifts onward, carried gently across the water toward a distant green shore. The dust often takes a week or more to complete its long crossing of the open sea. Satellites high above the Earth watch this ghostly bridge form again and again, year after year. At last, the great cloud reaches the far side of the ocean and drifts in over South America. There, the winds finally begin to loosen their grip and the dust starts to fall. It sifts down softly through the humid air and settles onto the vast green roof of the Amazon. Scientists estimate that around 8 million tons of Saharan dust settle over the Amazon each year. And carried within it are roughly 22,000 tons of that precious mineral, phosphorus. That is almost exactly the amount the rains had washed away, the forest's losses quietly repaid. The dust of a dead desert lake becomes food for the most living place on the planet. Every leaf, every flower, every towering tree is fed in part by the ghost of an ancient sea. The Sahara, it turns out, is not the enemy of the jungle at all, it is its secret gardener. But the story does not end at the edge of the rainforest. That same Saharan dust does far more than simply feed the trees. As it drifts across the Atlantic, it fills the sky with dry, dusty air that stirs the ocean below. Scientists believe these dusty skies can even weaken tropical storms before they ever reach land. The dust also paints our evenings, deepening distant sunsets into richer shades of red and gold. Some of it travels even further, dusting far off islands and coastlines half a world away. A single desert in Africa, it seems, reaches out and gently touches the whole planet. It reminds us that nothing on Earth truly stands alone. A dead lake in the desert feeds a living jungle across the sea. The driest place helps sustain the wettest, and everything is quietly woven together. So the next time you picture the Amazon thick and green and dripping with rain, remember this. Somewhere within those endless leaves lies the dust of an African desert carried across an entire ocean. The greatest forest on Earth is fed, in part, by the greatest desert on Earth. Two places that could not seem more different, forever bound together by a bridge of floating dust. Follow Worth Knowing for more things worth knowing.